Your coding agent can build a whole app. Ask it to read one tweet, though. It just throws a 403. This is the repo that gives it eyes on the entire internet. It installs itself and keeps working even when the sites fight back. And it's not just one tweet. YouTube transcript? Out of reach. Reddit thread? Blocked. The server refuses the IP. Real-time search? The API wants your credit card. Every platform, its own wall. Agent reach collapses all of that into one line. And you don't install it, your agent does. You paste this to whatever you run. Claude Code, Cursor, OpenClaw. Install agent reach plus a link. That's the whole step. The agent reads the instructions, installs the CLI, wires up a free search engine over MCP, and drops a skill file into its own toolbox. A few minutes later, it can read Twitter, search Reddit, and pull YouTube transcripts. You typed one sentence. And here's what that actually looks like. I ask my agent to summarize a YouTube video. 5 minutes ago, that was a dead end. No transcript, hard stop. Now it just calls the downloader, pulls the captions, and hands back the summary. Same prompt. No keys, no config. Nothing from me. And that one video is just the start. Out of the box, 6 channels just work. No keys, no login. The open web, YouTube, RSS, GitHub, and full web semantic search powered by Exa, free, no API key. Then there's the locked tier, Reddit, Twitter, Xiaohongshu. Those need a logged-in session, so the agent puts them on a menu and only installs the ones you ask for. 13 platforms in total. Though, fair warning, a few, like Bilibili and Xiaohongshu, are aimed squarely at the Chinese internet. Now your first thought is probably, great, another wrapper that rots in a month. That's the clever part. It isn't a wrapper. Agent Reach calls itself a capability layer. It sits one level above the tools. It picks the best backend for each platform, installs it, and health checks it. But it never sits in the read path. Your agent calls the underlying tool directly. Agent Reach just makes sure the right one is there and actually working. And actually working is the whole game, because the internet fights back. Last month, Bilibili's bot defense tripped and hard-blocked the usual YouTube downloader, a flat 412 error. On a normal scraper repo, that's a dead feature until someone files an issue. Here, the maintainers just repointed Bilibili at a different backend, and every user's setup kept working. Nobody touched a config. It's built to take the punch and reroute. So how does it pull that off? Every platform is just an ordered list of backends. Twitter, for example, try Twitter's CLI first, fall back to OpenCLI, then a third option. And it doesn't just check whether a command exists, it actually probes each backend live and picks the first one that genuinely works. If one's broken, it hands you a fix instead of a stack trace. Switching how a platform gets read isn't a rewrite, it's reordering a list. And honestly, an ordered list of fallbacks with live health checks is just good engineering. Steal it for any flaky dependency, not just scrapers. And it doesn't forget what it set up. At install, it leaves a skill file in your agent's toolbox. So next time you say go research this, the agent already knows which tool to grab. You're not teaching it every session. It learned once. Want to see the state of everything? One command, agent reach doctor, and you get a live board, every channel, green or red, and the backend it's on right now. Before you paste anything, the honest catch. 0 API fees is real, but only for the free channels on your own machine. The login platforms need cookies, and scripting a site with your cookies can get the account banned. So use a burner, never your main. On a server, add a proxy, about $1 a month. And yes, it auto-installs packages, which is why it ships a safe mode and a dry run. Use them. So that's why it rocketed to number 1. Not because it scrapes Twitter, plenty of tools do that. Because it turns give my agent internet access into one pasted line, and then keeps that access alive while the platforms keep changing the locks. It's the boring infrastructure layer the agent era was missing. Paste the link, and your agent teaches itself to read the internet. Repo's in the description. Subscribe for the next teardown.